Hello, thanks for joining me for another video beer review then. So today we're going to hop across to Hoppin Frog Brewery. They're out of Akron, Ohio. And it's a can of their peanut butter and hazelnut caramel chocolate stout. Cake stout is the actual name, but yeah. So yeah, peanut butter, hazelnut and caramel chocolate. Stout with natural flavours. So here we go. 8% ABV. This is probably the last beer I'm pretty sure that I brought back with me when I went to Ohio back in May, just gone. I think I brought a 4-pack of this at one of the liquor stores out there. I can't remember exactly where I actually bought this, but so I've actually had a can of this before. Yeah, and I think I gave a couple away, kind of deal. So I brought one back with me. So here we go. Hoppin Frog. They're very well known for their stouts, barrel aged stuff. I've had a bunch of I've had a few of them, but I'll say a bunch. But they produce a lot of different stouts. So let's go ahead and give this a go. It's been in the fridge for quite a few months. It's been out of the fridge probably about 20 minutes. So quite hard opening on that. So that's good. It's always a good sign. Quite a solid can, so there's no kind of potential things going on with this. Going for one of these glasses, my Indie Man 2023 glass. So let's pour it out and see what we get. So 8%. It should produce a bit of a head, you would think. I'm hoping it does. Not crazy amounts. Yeah. So beer in a glass. It's jet black, as you kind of would expect, really. Not really pour much of a head. Probably a quarter finger of just off white. Slightly tan coloured head. Nothing crazy on that one. Let's give it a slight swirl and a sniff. Wow. So reviewing this on the 25th. 25th now. Yeah. So I'm reviewing this on the 25th of November. Basically 24th, going into the 25th of November of 2023. So purchased this about the 3rd week of May. So on the nose, it's all about the peanut butter. And that peanut butter chocolate is just wafting up the nostrils. Really nice aroma. You are getting a bit of that hazelnut, I guess, coming through. Certainly a nutty quality to it. I think it works really well with the peanut butter. Wow. It smells amazing. There's almost a slight savoury edge as well going on with this. With the hazelnut and the peanut butter but then you are getting that kind of nice chocolatey kind of vibe as well. There's a slight sweetness there. It's definitely got that kind of Reese's peanut butter cup kind of vibe to it. Maybe along with a kind of what we get over here. Well, I assume you get it there, Nutella. It's got that kind of thing going on as well. It smells really good without being over sweet. Interesting. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Damn. Oh yeah. Bit of lace in there. Wow. It's quite drying on the palate. I suppose that, peanut butter and hazelnut as well, giving that effect, drying the palate out. So straight off the bat, you're getting a nice smooth, decadent peanut butter, and then it goes into a nice sweetness of that chocolate going on there. Caramel, there's a lot going on. Although there's only a handful of things going on this, well, they are really playing against each other. It's silky smooth, decadent. Body is not too bad. I mean, it's 8%, so you have to allow for that. I think for the ABV, it's pitched about right. Sometimes you can have imperial stouts that haven't got the body of this, so at all. And then vice versa, you can have a body of what you expect to be an imperial stout in a lower ABV beer. Yeah, absolutely. So, but this is very easy drinking. There's no hint the ABV is such. I mean, the peanut butter is the headline act in this. It is on the nose and it is on the taste. This is up there with a brewery in the UK called Crunch. There's a beer called Crunch from Hamilton Brewery out of London, Islington, London, I think. This is up there with those. I have often been quite disappointed with peanut themed imperial or stouts, in a whole, as a whole, should I say. But this one is actually really good. This is one actually living up to expectations. When I first tried this beer, I'd had a few beers, and it kind of like what I'm actually getting with this beer. Now, today, now doing a review, I've had one or two beers, nothing crazy, like back when I was in America. And this is really hitting the spot. This is the first dark beer of the little session I'm on. And the aroma is fantastic. It's definitely Reese's Buttercup thing going on the nose. I'm getting more of a Nutella kind of thing going on with the nose as well. I think there's also, I've just realised on the back of the palate, there's a caramel thing coming through. It's kind of sticking it all together. Interesting beer. Such an easy drinking beer. There's a lot going on. It's tasty, man. It's not overly sweet. If you're thinking, oh, how sweet is this going to be? And I think it's not too bad. Pitched just about right. Any more, it'd be a bit too, for me, for my palate at least, a little bit too kind of like syrupy sweetness. And I don't really want that. I want to try and incorporate everything it says on the can description into what I'm smelling and tasting. If there's one thing, you can't have everything in with beers. It's just the way it is. I would want a little bit more body, but then it is only 8% ABV, and I've had imperial stouts that have been thinner than this, so it's a lovely beer. Let's see what it says on the commercial description. Then it says the rich, decadent character of this gourmet cake stout will fill your senses with friendly, familiar flavours and aromas of yesteryear. Take a trip back in time and enjoy all the memories of our peanut butter hazelnut caramel chocolate cake stout will invoke. So it doesn't really tell you much, really, apart from what's on the can already. And exactly the same commercial description that's on Untapped is on the can. So there's not a lot else to go on. It's certified independent craft beer by the Brewers Association. And that's it. There's not much else to say. There's a hell of a lot, it just goes into consumption and blah, 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 blah. Brewed by Hoppin Brewing Company, Akron, Ohio. Store in a cool place. www.hoppinfrog.com is a website. So 12 fluid ounces. Any other date on this? It's got a Best Buy at least, of February the 20th of 2026. So again, it's not a beer I wasn't too bothered about having for a little while, but yeah, I went to get through it and still get some decent flavours, and it's there. Nothing's really faded as such, as far as I can remember. It's a very easy drinking one for 8%. Definitely could share a can of this as a dessert beer, or maybe pair it with like a chocolate cake or something like that. I think it worked really well. Yeah, a nice joyful beer, for sure. Loads of adjuncts, yeah, I get it. If you don't like your adjuncts, then fair enough. Or nut allergies, etc. Yeah, don't do it. But overall, a very decent beer. So let me know if I've had this one before then from Hoppin Frog Brewing Company. This is their peanut butter and hazelnut caramel chocolate cake stout. Very nice indeed. Right then, thank you for watching then, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.